you talk a little about, after a slow first period, the jump you had in the second, and tag on a little bit about the play of Mathieu Garon?
Yeah, well, I think that we did obviously get off to a slow start, and my comments to the team was I thought our forwards had to get going. It was our defense, obviously, were doing what they had to do, but our forwards were kind of like they're stuck in quicksand. Our forecheck wasn't there. We weren't, had some odd man rushes, and we were getting cute and making, trying to make fancy plays. And I thought in the second period our forwards started to get going. And we got after the defense, and we started to create some turnovers, and obviously it kind of scored a couple of big goals. But yeah, we took over after that first period.
How about Mathieu?
Mathieu was outstanding. Obviously, hasn't played in a while, and did a great job. He was big in the net as well, and looked very confident there. And certainly in that first period when we weren't at our best, he made some stops there to keep that a one-goal game.
They seemed to set the tone physically with some borderline stuff early. Was it the Bowl fight, the Dorset fight, bullfights? I'm sorry. Was it the Nash goal? What was it that turned it around and headed the other way?
Oh no, like I said, I didn't think our forwards were very good in the first period, and we told them that, and I thought that all of them got going, and I think certainly Bowler, taking on two of their guys, and then Dorse doing it as well. It just our energy got back up, and all of a sudden our forwards, our forecheck just started to take on a whole new life. It got back to doing what we do best, and we were moving our feet, we were attacking them, we were dumping pucks to places where we can get them back. And then again, our top line, two huge goals, and they got going. The shift right after, I think it was right after Bowler's goal, and if I remember correctly, they had two glorious chances. We didn't score, and then we seemed to get all the lines in sequence. Every line got opportunities, hemmed them in, and they're in, and from there, I think.
The start was slow for the team, but I was wondering if it was good for you to get right into the game. I think they had the first 7 or 8 shots, and certainly had a better first period.
Yeah, well, sometimes you don't wish to get more shots, but it turned out to be good. I think got a lot of shots early in the game, and after that, I think in the second we just played really hard. We battled really hard, and it all felt good.
I think you had not won a game. Now, it's not like you played a ton of games, but I don't think you had won before Christmas. When you don't play a lot and you don't necessarily get wins in between, does that weigh on a goalie at all, or how do you not let negative thoughts kind of?
Well, you don't want to think about it. I think right now I'm just trying to get my game where it should be, and you're right, I didn't play much lately, and it's been, since my last game, I don't know how many games I started, but it's something you always know that's there. I think you just want to get a win for the team, and when you don't get those 2 points, you take it personal.
Was the decision also part of it based on that you've done pretty well against them, relatively speaking? Steve's had some.
I don't know, honestly. I couldn't answer that. I don't know what my numbers are. I don't know what Steve's numbers are, but I don't know if it was the case.
This team has had your guys' number for over a year. What did you guys think you did well tonight?
Played really well. We were disciplined. I think we only had to kill one penalty. It was huge for us. Second and third period, I think we had control of the game. They had shots, but guys were there to take rebounds and play really well.
Opposite of Wednesday's game, where Wednesday you guys started strong, maybe didn't quite finish the way you wanted to, whereas tonight you started a little bit slower. Second period, you guys just turned it on and never looked back.
Yeah, sure. I said that I think we were a little tired first period, and then we get our legs going, and it was a huge game for us.
Your passing and your play as the game continued on through the second and third period really seemed to get more sublime with your passes. You were keeping the guys off the puck. Is that just you were feeling in the groove tonight?
Yeah, sure. Like I say, the first period was tough, and then I get a little bit more going, and I started feeling a little bit better, and pick up a little game, and like I say, I think we did as a team. We had a few good finds, Bowler and Doors, and it was a huge 2 points for us. Good
feeling that the top line is now producing, game after game, putting points up on the board.
Yeah, sure. That's what we have to do to make the playoffs, and I think against Edmonton, the Ambis line, we step up today, and if we're gonna continue to do that, we'll be fine.
part of the 14-game stretch against Western Conference team, it's pretty important to get a big win like this against, especially against Western Conference, right?
Yeah, obviously. I mean, every game is huge, and you just it's, I don't know how many games is left, but it's going to be pretty tight, till the end of the season, and it's every period, every minute of the game is huge, and I hope we're going to be happy in the end.
Jake, are you realizing that maybe a little bit more simple hockey, boring hockey is producing better results right now?
Well, it's hard to say. I mean, obviously we try to play like that for all year, and if the play is there, we try to make it. If it's not, we try to keep it simple. Obviously, it's a hockey, and it's a game of the mistakes, and it's impossible to not make mistakes all game long. So, like I say, we have to try to make the plays. If it's there, if it's not, we gotta put it in, and we keep it simple.
Rick was saying that it seems like simple. When you guys are on the road, you play more a simple game and you win with that. I mean, would you agree with that then?
Yeah, I think it's logical. I mean, you don't try to do as much on the road as much you try to do at home, and it's we had a success in the beginning of the year on the road, and because we kept it simple, and I think we play the same way as we did in the beginning of the season right now, and that's good for us.
Thanks.